I believe that single-handedly Rabbi Eckstein has been through bringing thousands of Christians to Israel, bringing the knowledge about Israel to tens of thousands of Christians in the United States, has made a sea change of political support for Israel in the United States, which has been critical.
And it's great if it works that you'll get a stronger Jewish identity by going out and helping in Rwanda. But I believe that you have to do both. And that you first have to have your faith as a Jew or generated. Some people don't generate that real feeling of pathos for their Jewish identity till they go on the March of the Living, let's say. We appreciate our Judaism, but are we on fire with our Judaism, with our Yiddishkeit? Do we love it? Does it bring us simcha? It's the same thing, by the way, with Oni. You can take a look at Oni, at the poverty here in Israel, and see statistics. 1 out of every 4 children is going to sleep hungry. You can see statistics of the single mothers here who have to sleep with their children embarrassed out in the street because they don't have money to pay for rent. We can see the tens of thousands of elderly here, many Holocaust survivors, who have to go to sleep at night in the cold without heat. Or the children who don't have galoshes, boots, or gloves. There are huge needs. If I'm only for myself, what kind of a person am I? V'im lo achshav eimatai, as Nike said so brilliantly, just do it. If I do have a message, it's do your own thing, and if you believe it's the right thing, as difficult as it is, lefum tsara agra, the reward is greater for being an individual and doing what you think needs to be done, and hopefully HaKadosh Baruch Hu will bless it. And I always understood it that we're asking that, Hashem levarech et amo Yisrael ba'ahava, bless us that we should have love. Doing probably one other act of chesed every week. Do an act of chesed that nobody sees you doing and nobody knows that you're doing.
So my first real experience was with someone who had studied in Mayanot for the year, and so I felt so compelled to come here because wherever she had studied I knew was the right place for me.
And besides the education, that is a very nurturing, wonderful environment to raise and empower women.
I came here for 2 months and then I had to go back and finish my studies in university. And when I was living on the plane, I just started crying, and I had no idea why am I crying until I realized I just don't want to leave Israel. And that's when I realized this is the place where I want to stay.